Hey guys, this is my Wakame oil that I've been using to flavor my tuna salads with. I keep it in this bottle here in the fridge, and I told you how I would make it, and this bottle is still half full, so I'm not going to be making a new batch for a very long time, because it lasts me a really long time, which is why I keep it in the fridge. Though you should keep all of your oils in the fridge all the time. I keep my coconut oil in the fridge, and I use an ethically sourced unrefined palm oil because if it's beautiful, it's got this just beautiful rich reddish orange color, and it's full of antioxidants, and I keep that in the fridge. And I use, I think all of the other oils, all of the liquid oils I use are monounsaturated, which means they will thicken up. The almond oil is the only one that doesn't thicken up in the fridge. Every other oil thickens up in the fridge. I keep peanut oil in there, it thickens up. The toasted sesame oil. I have some truffle oil, some herb-infused olive oil, garlic olive oil. I think that's everything that's in there right now besides this. And just plain olive oil that I keep in a jar because it's easier to spoon out, you know, when I'm going to use this. Like I said, this doesn't solidify. Oh, avocado oil too. This doesn't solidify, but all the other ones do, so. But it's important to keep them in the fridge. You don't want them going rancid, and every time I buy a bottle of olive oil, I wash it out and make sure it's very dry, because you don't want any moisture in there when you pour oil in. And I pour any oil I buy that comes in a clear glass bottle, goes in one of these, and then I put a label on it so I know what's in there. But this I made with a bottle of almond oil. I don't remember exactly how. I should write the ounces down here, but whatever the standard, you know, those glass, it's Spectrum, and they come in glass bottles. Almond oil, which I pour in a little saucepan, and I heat it up over just low heat. You don't want it to get super hot because you don't want to cook the seaweed. You just want it to infuse the fresh seaweed flavor into the oil. So once it's warm, I put the seaweed in. It's a 1/4 cup of powdered dry wakame. I use that because it's very strong, and I infuse it for hours. I think once I get it warmed up, I put it in the oven just with the pilot light on to keep it warm and to keep it infusing until it tastes basically like cod liver oil. And I know what that tastes like because my mom used to force it down our throats when we were little, and it was gross. This isn't that gross, but it's very strong. But I want it strong because, you know, I want the flavor without a lot of the fat, because like toasted sesame oil and the truffle oil and the other flavored oils in there, it's a finishing oil. You don't cook with it, so you don't want to have to use a lot. So this is what I've been putting into my tuna to make it taste better, because that's one of the failings of all the plant-based tunas I've tried since Worthington discontinued their tuna. They don't taste enough like fish, and they still have kind of like either a wheaty or a soyish taste, which is what I remembered to put the vinegar in for, to cut that flavor. So there's a little tip, and give this a try if you're not an oil-free person. I will put the instructions on my blog and link it in the description. See you later.